Alert! He showed your picture to a psychic. He began shivering. She revealed to him that you are. My beloved child, listen closely because this message has crossed many quiet rooms and trembling hands to reach you. A man sat under a dim lamp last evening, clutching his phone like it held his entire future. He showed your picture to a psychic, and the air itself changed, like a secret had finally decided to breathe. She didn't blink for a long moment, and he thought the call had frozen, but it was the world pausing to make space for your name. The instant her gaze locked on your photo, his spine tingled and his breath grew uneven as if time pulled on his ribs. Don't skip, she whispered, not to him but to the story that was about to begin. He asked what she could see, and her finger traced a circle in front of the camera as though unlocking a door only she knew existed. Stay till the end, she said softly, because the end would not just explain your past but reposition your next chapter. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is not a coincidence that your path found this message. The psychic's room smelled faintly of sandalwood and rain, and behind her stood a bookshelf with a single empty space where a book had just been removed. The missing book, she said, belonged to you, and its pages were still warm from being spoken aloud by your future. She smiled like someone who has walked through a storm and returned with dry feet. He began shivering when she said your birthday carries an echo that never fades, the kind that makes locked doors feel restless. She told him you've endured a silence that turned you into a quiet architect of miracles, laying foundations in the dark where no one clapped. She said the world keeps discovering you after the moment you've already rebuilt it. Don't skip, the wind seemed to say through the half-open window, and even the curtains slowed to listen. The psychic's eyes shone like they reflected lakes you've never stepped beside, yet somehow already remember. Stay till the end, she murmured, because the reveal is timed to your courage. She touched 3 objects on her table, a silver key, a folded ribbon, and a small compass whose arrow flickered toward your name. The key, she said, matches a door you've been circling without noticing the handle. The ribbon, she added, is the thread you'll pull to watch a room unwrap itself. The compass was the strangest of all because it didn't point north, it pointed toward what your heart refuses to misplace. She said when you finally follow its pull, even closed windows will learn how to open like eyelids at sunrise. Something huge is waiting for you, she repeated, and the room hummed its agreement. He asked, who is this person to me, and the question cracked a hush that had been heavy for years. The psychic inhaled, then answered, this is the person whose choices unclenched the fist around your life. She said your name softly, and the call felt bigger than the device holding it. She revealed to him that you are the interruption the past did not plan for and the continuity the future can't do without. You are the letter that arrives on time even after being sent late, because time bends for the right address. You are the proof that patience was not empty, it was fertile. Don't skip, she said again, as if speaking to the minutes themselves. If you're hearing this, the door has already creaked and the compass has already turned. Stay till the end, because her next sentence will show you where your footsteps have been practicing to go. She leaned forward, and the lamp threw a halo around her words as she spoke. This picture you carry is not a snapshot, it is a map folded into a moment. When you unfold it, you won't find streets, only promises that know your handwriting. He swallowed hard, still shivering, as if a season had changed inside his chest. The psychic told him your story has a bridge that looks like a risk from far away and like a necessity up close. Something huge is waiting for you, and by the end of this, you will recognize its face without needing a name. Tonight begins with a small sound you almost ignore, like a string being tuned in another room. The psychic said you'll hear it when you choose not to rush, and everything delicate will reveal its strength. Don't skip, because delicate isn't weak, it's precise. She described your next decision as a door with two handles, one for fear, one for faith. She said your hand has been rehearsing the second handle in your sleep, and all you have to do is wake up gently. Stay till the end, because the door opens best when watched with steady eyes. He asked what the picture shows that others have missed, and she answered, the light that isn't trying too hard. Your glow doesn't bargain, it simply is, and that's why it changes rooms without moving. Something huge is waiting for you, and it respects your pace. Now listen closely, because this is where the map in the picture starts to speak. She said 3 sightings will confirm the path, an old message resurfacing, a familiar name in an unexpected place, and a choice that feels light even before you make it. When these appear, it means the bridge is ready. Don't skip, because the second you think of turning back, the sky will send a small sign only you can decode. Maybe it's a song at the exact sentence you needed, or a stranger speaking your thought out loud. Stay till the end, because endings are just beginnings that finally feel safe. The psychic added that someone dear is practicing honesty in a mirror, gathering words that have been shy for too long. She saw them exhale, and saw your name float like a soft lantern above their head. Something huge is waiting for you, and it wants to be chosen without being chased. He asked what he should do with this knowledge, his voice thin but ready. She told him to keep steady, to let the truth arrive without being tugged, and to let kindness be the room where conversation begins. Don't skip, because rushing would blur what is about to be clear. Now a quick message for you, if this reached you at the right minute. Share this with the version of you that forgets how far you've come, because reminders are bridges too. Comment with "I'm ready" if your heart felt the compass move. Subscribe to your courage like it's a daily ritual, and let each day renew the promise you made to yourself. Write one word below that names your next chapter, because naming is how light finds its target. Stay till the end, because the reveal is only now stepping into the room. The psychic finally smiled and said, "Tell them this, your picture didn't tremble, destiny did." She revealed to him that you are the turning point others will thank in hindsight. Something huge is waiting for you, and it knows your footsteps by heart. A different morning arrives and notices how you look at it, calm, measured, willing to see. The psychic said your days have been practicing choreography, aligning small movements into graceful outcomes. Don't skip, because the quiet moments are the ones that carry the loud results. He revisited the call in his mind, replaying the pause where your name felt like a key in the lock. That pause wasn't empty, it was building the sentence that would set 2 lives free. Stay till the end, because freedom deserves a complete sentence. She told him your heart has a way of making rooms honest just by entering, like a mirror that doesn't judge. People start telling the truth near you, not because they're forced but because pretending gets heavy next to your lightness. Something huge is waiting for you, and it requested your presence long ago. The psychic saw 3 forms of alignment arriving: clarity in conversation, steadiness in work, and warmth returning to a door you thought was closed. She said your hands will know what to hold and what to bless on their way out. Don't skip, because the choice you make today will send thank you notes back to you later. He asked about timing, and she laughed softly like bells behind a curtain. Time will wait for them this time, she said, meaning you, because you've waited gracefully when it was hard. Stay till the end, because this time, time is the one eager to keep up. Your picture, she explained, contains a thread of silver running through the background, visible only when you believe you deserve lovely things. The thread is your proof that coincidence was actually choreography wearing a simple coat. Something huge is waiting for you, and the thread leads straight to it. If doubt visits, give it tea but not a bedroom, let it know you heard it and learned from it, but it can't live here. The psychic said you're not battling shadows, you're lighting corners graciously. Don't skip, because each corner has a souvenir you forgot you left for yourself. He realized then that the shiver he felt wasn't fear, it was recognition arriving too fast for his body to catch up. Recognition does that, it rushes ahead like a child, then returns to tug your hand toward wonder. Stay till the end, because that tug becomes your cadence. The final minutes of her reading were soft, like rain between promises. She revealed to him that you are the person whose presence teaches clocks how to be kind. Something huge is waiting for you, and it chooses gentle victories that still feel mighty. Before the day closes, the psychic offered one more image: a table set for 2, and a window that opens at the exact right sentence. The chairs aren't placeholders, they're invitations to speak and be heard without performing. Don't skip, because your voice is about to discover a new ease. He asked what he should say first, terrified of saying it wrong. She said, begin with gratitude for the path that made you ready, and end with sincerity for the path you'll walk together. Stay till the end, because sincerity is the most beautiful exit and entrance. Something huge is waiting for you, a meeting, a message, a moment that will not step backward once it arrives. The psychic said you will know it by the way your breath steadies, not by how loud it announces itself. Don't skip, because steadiness is your secret thunder. Now, if this message found you, help it find the rest of you too, the friends who cheer your growth, the hope that visits when you're kind to yourself, the promise that keeps tapping your shoulder. Share this so your future self can re-watch the moment you chose courage. Comment with, "I claim this," so your heart can sign the page it just read. Subscribe to the quiet rituals that keep you soft and strong, and let them repeat until gentleness becomes your default. Write your next step below and witness how intention attracts the exact door you named. Stay till the end, because the end is where the beginning holds out its hand. He looked at your picture again, and the trembling wasn't there anymore, it had matured into calm. He thanked the psychic, and even the lamp seemed to nod like an elder satisfied with a well-timed truth. Something huge is waiting for you, and it stands where grace meets readiness. She revealed to him that you are the answer that arrives without hurrying, and the invitation that doesn't expire. She said your picture doesn't predict you, it salutes you, the way dawn salutes a landscape it already loves. Don't skip, because the moment you step forward, the horizon steps closer. So here you are, holding a map that looks suspiciously like a mirror, and a mirror that looks suspiciously like a window. Choose any of them and you'll still arrive, because arrival is already inside you. Stay till the end, because the end is the place where your name feels perfectly at home. My beloved child, the psychic wasn't done, she only paused because the next part of your story needed to arrive at your ears, not his. The moment the call ended, she wrote something on a page torn from an old diary and folded it twice. That paper, she said, already belongs to you, and it will reach you in a way you least expect. Don't skip, because even the silence between these words is carrying instructions meant only for you. She told him that your destiny does not knock, it walks in like someone who already has the key. The shaking he felt wasn't fear at all, it was his spirit adjusting to the size of your truth. Stay till the end, because the next reveal has been circling you for years, waiting for the day your courage matched its volume. Something huge is waiting for you, and it has never once forgotten your address. There is someone right now rehearsing a confession in their mind, the way a songwriter hums before writing the first line. They don't know how to tell you that their life bends toward you like flowers bend toward the sun. The psychic said your name is the only word their silence refuses to hide. Don't skip, because your absence is louder to them than most people's presence. She saw a door with no handle on the outside, but you're already standing on the inside. That means you're not waiting to be chosen anymore, you're choosing who gets to knock. Stay till the end, because the moment you recognize this, you'll stop explaining your glow to those who prefer shadows. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's wearing the shape of your next yes. The psychic described a moment coming soon, a voice message, a sudden visit, or a written line that feels like déjà vu wrapped in clarity. She said when it happens, your heartbeat won't race, it will steady, like a drum that just remembered the song it was made for. Don't skip, because ease can feel unfamiliar when you've survived on effort for too long. You were never the afterthought your past tried to convince you to become. You are the plot twist that even fate couldn't predict without taking a breath. Stay till the end, because your presence is about to rewrite someone's understanding of timing, miracles, and return. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's closer than the doubt that tries to distract you. Now pause and feel this truth. The picture he showed her did not capture your face, it captured your future introducing itself. That's why the air shifted. That's why the compass moved. That's why he shivered like his body was catching up to a prophecy. Don't skip, because your name is standing at the edge of a sentence that will finally complete itself. The psychic said your footsteps wake up opportunities that were sleeping in other people's plans. You don't chase alignment, alignment changes its schedule to meet you. Stay till the end, because the next door won't need knocking, it will swing open the moment you face it. Something huge is waiting for you, and its silence is louder than most people's applause. She revealed to him that you are the exception destiny brags about in its quieter moments, the kind of soul that makes patterns rearrange and timelines behave. She warned him gently that whoever stands beside you must come with clean hands and an honest pulse. Don't skip, because your spirit is no longer negotiating with anything that drains instead of builds. And before her vision faded, she whispered one last thing meant only for you. They don't know yet, but soon they'll understand. Meeting you was their turning point, not their coincidence. Stay till the end, because the story hasn't even shown you your favorite scene yet. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's already looking in your direction. My beloved child, the psychic's final vision did not end in that dimly lit room, it followed him long after the call ended. As he held the phone, his hands were still trembling, not because of fear, but because truth had finally touched him without warning. Don't skip, because what she saw next was not about his reaction, it was about your unfolding. She said a hidden conversation about you has already begun somewhere you cannot see. Two people spoke your name yesterday with a mix of awe and hesitation, like they were holding something fragile yet powerful. They don't know it yet, but the words they spoke formed the first echo of a new chapter written in your favor. Stay till the end, because that echo is coming back to you with answers disguised as timing. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's gathering people you haven't even met yet. In her vision, she saw a door with light leaking from the edges, not bright, but alive. That light, she said, is not coming from inside the room, it's coming from you, reflected back through a future you haven't walked into yet. Don't skip, because recognition travels ahead of you before your footsteps even arrive. She saw a letter with your name written in someone else's handwriting. It hasn't been sent yet, but the words are already rehearsing their journey. The message inside it is not an apology or an explanation, it's an awakening. Stay till the end, because the day it reaches you, even the air around you will feel different. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's wrapped in a moment that feels both sudden and overdue. There is a reason your energy lingers in rooms long after you've left them. The psychic said you don't just enter spaces, you rearrange destiny quietly, like a melody tuning the silence. Don't skip, because the impact you've made in someone's life is about to circle back as clarity. She placed her hand over the compass again and said the arrow moved twice, once for fate and once for choice. That means the next shift in your life will not be accidental. It will be a response to something brave you do without announcing it. Stay till the end, because courage is already waiting at your next doorstep. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's dressed like an opportunity disguised as a coincidence. In a soft voice, she described a moment when your name will be whispered right before a decision is made. Someone is about to choose differently because of how deeply they feel your absence, and how strongly they remember your presence. Don't skip, because your influence works even in silence. She told him, this isn't a passing connection, it's a rerouting of both stories. And he knew then that ignoring what she revealed would cost him more than admitting it. Stay till the end, because he's not the only one whose life is rearranging itself around your name. Something huge is waiting for you, and it has already started walking in your direction. Now hear this, the picture he showed her didn't just display your face, it revealed the version of you that your future refuses to let go of. That version is closer than your doubt and stronger than your past. Don't skip, because this is not prediction anymore, it's confirmation. She revealed to him that you are not a chapter in someone's life, you're the plot twist that makes the entire story make sense. And whether they admit it or not, they felt that truth the moment your energy touched their timeline. Stay till the end, because the next part of this isn't just coming, it's arriving with your name written across its arrival like a signature only destiny could forge. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe has already moved 3 pieces to make room for it. My beloved child, the psychic's vision stretched far beyond that moment, like a thread pulling hidden scenes toward the surface. After the call ended, she didn't rest. She lit a single candle and placed your picture beside it, and the flame reacted as though it recognized you before the air did. Don't skip, because what happened next was not ritual, it was revelation. She whispered your name once, and the candle flickered to the left. She whispered it again, and the flame bent forward, like it was bowing to something it had waited to honor. Stay till the end, because even fire responds to the truth of who you are. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is not coming quietly, it is aligning itself with precision. She said there's a person whose dreams have started replaying conversations with you, conversations that haven't even happened yet in waking life. In those dreams, you say only a few words, but those words make them awaken with clarity in their bones. Don't skip, because dreams are often the first place destiny rehearses reality. There is a door in their life that has stayed shut for years, not because it's locked, but because no one before you ever knocked with the right intention. The psychic said your presence isn't a request, it's a key. Stay till the end, because the sound of that door opening will echo back into your own life in unexpected blessings. Something huge is waiting for you, and its footsteps have already memorized the path to your threshold. She described a moment where 2 timelines nearly crossed once before, yours and theirs, but the universe held it back, not to deny you, but to prepare you both to receive correctly. A missed chance wasn't a loss, it was staging. Don't skip, because timing is no longer working against you, it's working for you. There is a sentence someone has been holding in the back of their throat, afraid it might arrive too early or too late. She said when they finally speak it, your breath won't catch, it will release, like an exhale you forgot you were holding. Stay till the end, because that sentence carries the weight of a turning point. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's not asking for permission, it's arriving on schedule. She warned him of one thing: once they step into their next chapter, no one will be able to pretend they didn't see their value. The trembling he felt was the shock of encountering a future he didn't think he deserved, yet couldn't look away from. Don't skip, because your worth is no longer up for debate, it's about to become undeniable. She revealed to him that your life has been guarded by unseen timing, protected from people and places that would have diluted your purpose. Every delay was a reroute, not a rejection. Stay till the end, because the delays are expired and the alignment has been approved. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is closer than the disbelief trying to distract you. She also saw a moment coming when someone speaks about you in a room you're not in, and their words will open a door that was never even on your list. A recommendation, an invitation, a confession, one of these is already in motion. Don't skip, because this door won't knock, it will swing. And before her vision closed, she smiled faintly and said, their name is already traveling through conversations that will benefit them long before they know why. Stay till the end, because your influence has been working behind the curtain. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is not arriving half-hearted, it is arriving with proof, timing, and recognition stitched into every second that follows.